Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm
Vegas, Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny. Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing. Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling out. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny. What's going on, champ?
What up, champ? Buenos dias to you, to the people, to everybody who is joining us bright and early this very fucking cold morning here in Las Vegas and across the world.
Is it that cold?
It's cold, champ.
What was it? Did you check how low?
No, I'm assuming
How
it got
low
below
did it
32.
go?
It was ice caps
How
on top
low
of cars.
did it go? You keep talking about these ice caps.
Just saying, champ. You know,
I thought you'd like to visit Mount Charleston.
I only go on the runs.
Word. Bueno dias to everyone out there in the chat. We've just put out our Discord links and Twitter spaces. We're also taking calls 1-425-569-5241. So you can use all those methods to call in. This fine morning, we're going to be talking Bob Arum, questioning whether or not T.O. could get the win over the current WBC champion, Regis Prograis. Obviously, Bob goes on to say you'd have to favor Prograis, but I think T.O. could beat him. And, T.O.'s been a hot subject, especially since leaving that hot mic on and questioning himself, then coming out and, kind of doubling back and saying he was just putting, stuff out there for us to have content, But what's your thoughts on Bob? I don't know. I just felt like, wow, why would Bob say something like this about his own fighter? Like,
Bob's old, champ, Bob's 91, I'll bless the Most High. But, bro, is he wrong, though? Like, is he wrong? This fight gets made. Would Regis not open up as a favorite?
I don't know. I mean, Regis holds a loss. Regis is bigger 140 because he's been there longer, but he's also older. T.O.'s got to be younger. I guess that's our poll. Who's the favorite? Or do we go with who wins and how?
I think let's open up with that one since that is the quote from Bob Arum.
What? So who's the favorite?
Who opens up as the favorite if the fight gets made? T.O. or Regis? Shout out to everybody in the chat tuned in. I see you guys. T Bonafide Pugilism, T Sizzle, D1, Info Joe, Jesse Hernandez, Dr. Mofongo, what up? Modern King Boxing, Chick Chickarelli, Boozy from Broward, what up, guys? Wayne Fitness, what up, guys? Smash that like button. 153 people tuned in this morning. We appreciate you guys. Smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And the poll is going to be up in just un momento.
I'm thinking of giving 4 options. I know you think that's a lot, right?
Nah, I mean, bro, go ahead. Let me hear you
I'm
out.
thinking Regis versus Teofimo Lopez. Who opens up as the favorite? So you can put like Teofimo Lopez opens as favorite, right? But it ain't gonna fit. Damn. All right, we're gonna go with Teo favorite, Regis favorite. Whack. I wanted to be like, favorite but not the A side. Like Regis is like champion, so gotta be the favorite. And then it's like champion, but he's still not the A side because it's Teofimo. He the Heisman. He the money man. He the one with the network. He the one with Bob. It is an argument there that T.O.'s not the A side, but still the favorite.
I think it's the other way around.
Is the favorite, but not the A side.
I think Regis is the favorite. I think T.O. is the A side just because he got the machine behind him. I mean, we'd have to see what Pro Bellum, right, would want to do. Like, would they?
They don't got a network, though. It don't really matter. That's what I'm saying. What can they do without a network?
That's fair. Maybe Purge Bid. Maybe Marv comes in. Who could come in and save the day?
I don't know. I'm putting, let me see.
Yeah, Canna says don't overthink it, champ.
Yeah, that's what y'all always say.
Modern King Boxing, $2 super chat this very fine morning. Says, what's great, Ring Walk Danny?
What's goody?
What up, champ? Appreciate the love and support.
Hopefully this fits for both because they got different characters in their name. Oh, yeah. So we got Teofimo Lopez, favorite and A-side. Teofimo Lopez, not A-side, but favorite. Regis, favorite and A-side. Regis, not A-side, but favorite. Is that fair, or does that now still leave us some options that we weren't able to cover?
I think I'm a little confused. But
What?
Yeah, bro.
Listen, Tio don't got the belt.
Right.
So he not the A side. But he could be the favorite because people think he's more skilled. Or Tio is the A side because he is the attraction and he is the favorite. Don't you get it?
Absolutely.
Or Regis is the attraction because he got the belt and he's better skilled, so he's the A side and the favorite. I don't know. Whatever, man. We going with that.
Did anything repeat itself, though?
No. Not the A side, but the fave.
What'd you say for Tio again? A side and
Man,
favorite?
it's there, man. Read it, bro. You trippy, red. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Come on. You know there's going to be more people voting than smashing the thumbs up. So let's get a head start on these thumbs up before it gets crazy. Like I said, you can use Twitter Spaces to call in, and you can also just dial
Yo,
up.
That's whack.
1-425-569-5241. We going out to King in Essex. He's ready to voice his opinion. What up, Essex?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Hey, man. Yo.
We hear you.
Right now, y'all hear loud and clear. Tio got to tap into what Regis been through. I think the fight is great, and it's fair to say Tio has a chance because, again, we're not throwing him away. We just pointing out some of the things that we think, don't allow him to be his best. Now, what I mean is Tio would have to tap into what Regis tapped into. Regis, I saw him in the interview. He said, man, I went to a dark place. I had to come up from that dark place. Now, Tio seems to talk about the dark place, but we haven't seen the fire, the desperation, the energy. Shit, the way I'm talking now, y'all would have thought I'm coming from a motherfucking dark space. If you don't feel like you have that in the fire of your belly, ain't shit anybody can do for you. So if you have to ask yourself, well, that's what it is. Regis would eat this man alive. Regis is not trying to lose no more opportunities. He wants to get back against Josh Taylor, and he's Rougarou.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you picked Regis to beat Josh Taylor, and he sounded as confident then as he does now.
Absolutely. And so why would even Tio, and you heard what Tim Bradley said, Campbell soup, yummy.
I mean, so you believe Regis beats Tio, to be clear?
Clear, very clear, because I don't believe, not because that Tio isn't a good fighter and has the potential to be great. I don't believe that Tio understands what it takes or is currently doing the things to adjust to put him on the level of where he could be prepared for a fighter like Regis. I've seen the Joker doing training classes now. Training Bjorn Jorgensen or some shit. Like, yo, man, like, get a trainer. Stop training people. Now I'm about to sign up. Maybe he can get me ready for Border Wars. He's a trainer now. Rougarou, that man up out of here, man. Get him a respite.
All right, champ. Appreciate it.
Well, I mean, thank you for calling in. Remember, we are taking your phone lines or your phone calls using the landline 14255-659-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here. Voice of the people. We also have Discord on and popping. Looks like LV Slugger is joining us. If you haven't already smashed that thumbs up, go ahead and do so. Don't disrespect the show. Help it grow. LV, buenos dias.
Good morning.
TBV, what up? Fellas. Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
man. Tio, man, I wouldn't do this. You know, if I'm in this camp, if I'm part of his team, I wouldn't go into this fight right now. You know, and I ain't talking Bob, because we all know Bob is, you know, strictly by the check. We talking on his team, Tio, his camp. I wouldn't do it based off, you know, just him questioning himself. You know what I'm saying?
But he said he was playing. He said he wasn't really questioning himself. He was giving us
I
something
mean,
to talk
come
about.
on, man. We seen the video of what I can't go off. Damn.
Hello.
You going through a little dead spot.
Nah, I got a phone call. I'm gonna have to take this. Yeah, I got a phone call coming in. That's what I keep getting a phone call. But nah, I wouldn't go straight into this, man. Like I said before, I hear a lot like Senior, get rid of Senior. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like Senior didn't do nothing wrong that last fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think a lot of people got that Cambosis loss stuck in their head on the instructions he was giving that fight. But we going off that last fight, I don't really think Senior was telling him nothing wrong. I think Tio was just stuck in his ways the way he wasn't listening. So, I mean, if they got a relationship problem and, you know, he got to get another trainer, okay. But if I'm basing off what Tio Senior was saying last fight, I don't think he was giving them bad instructions. So I'm not going to just say get rid of Senior. But I would tell Tio, you know, get a soft touch, try to get a knockout win, you know, get his confidence back up before going into a title shot. But to his credit, though, if we basing off his resume, every time he went, he came on top.
Yeah, he getting them phone calls.
Getting another phone call, LV. We're going to have to come back
Hit
to
us
you.
back. We got Teddy B, Midwest Sports Talk. What up?
What's up? Couple things. Oh, I forgot to mention last time I was on, he need to get Joey Gamache back. I remember he was in his corner, I think, for the Loma fight, and that was the best we ever seen Tio look against a high-level opponent. Why did he go away? Do we know why he went away from Joey Gamache?
Yeah, they stopped paying him, remember? They said they didn't need him.
Oh, yeah, well, that track record has shown that was not the truth. They definitely need him, so I think they need to go back to him. I think Regis is the favorite, but I think it's like a 50-50 for like who's like popular. Regis brings in paydays for some reason. Like he may not draw as much as T.O., but I mean, look at his last purses. It's like $1 million everywhere. So like I would say they kind of need each other to make a big purse. Like that's like together they're coming together, they're gonna make good money. So that's why it's like 50-50. But T.O. is obviously a little bit more popular, but I think Regis is like the way better fighter. I think he would knock him out right now.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Teddy B. And even though you thought I made a shitty poll, and even Brandon's like, Lord, let me do the polls. After reading it over, that's a perfect poll. Like, that makes obvious sense. Regis is a champion, so I think he's the favorite and the A side. Or Regis is not the A side, but I still think he's a favorite. You know what I mean? Same thing for T.O. And so far, it looks like Regis is the A side and the favorite is 44%. And then Regis is not A side but favorite is 38%. So regardless of the matter, T.O. could get the A side, but they think Regis will win.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a part of that second one.
Regis not the A side?
But the favorite.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say he's the A side if he's not the money. The money would be coming from Top Rank and ESPN. It would be aired on Top Rank and ESPN. So we got some callers on Twitter Spaces the way I like it. Look, there's only a few of you there. Let's get those retweets. If the 6 of you retweet now, that's gonna let your followers know, hey, my man's in them is on a space. Let me see what they talking about. We going to Decatur, Georgia. Lids low. What up?
TBV, what happening, man?
What up, champ?
What up?
And everything gravy on this glorious Friday. You hear me, man? So here we go. Hey, you say T.O. said he was playing, right?
I mean, that's what he said.
Correct. That's what he said. So this how I do. You know how I do it. I'm gonna take your face value, my guy. Now I ain't gonna lie. From looks, look like you fucked up in the mind. I'm gonna keep it 100. But if you gonna come out your mouth, you got your pops with you. Y'all think y'all A1, your whole team. Go on, get your ass in there with Regis, man. But let me tell you something. Regis coming off a win. Don't he got a belt now?
Yeah, WBC champion.
Yes, sir, man. Regis on a high streak by real shit. I would advise him not to go that way. But fuck it. Anybody who willing to get in the ring, fuck it. I'm down. So when you get in there, though, at the end of the match, I don't want to hear now an excuse. You hear me? I don't give a fuck if your pinky toe hurt the day before, whatever. I don't want to hear the shit, dog. You want to get your ass in the ring and swing? That's what you gonna do. I'm all for it. I think Regis will beat him. I think Regis is the A side. And that's what I think, man. Shout out to the whole community, man. Y'all call in to get on this Regis and T.O. T.O., bro, you better think carefully, my guy, because Regis ain't about to play at all. But that might call him out of account, man. Y'all stay up. Shout out to Baldy.
All right, brother.
All right, champ.
Shout out Decatur, Georgia.
So what are your thoughts, Ness?
Like I said, man, that's why I made the poll. I could see T.O. still being the favorite and or the A side and vice versa. Him not being the favorite but still being the A side, or not being the A side or the favorite because Regis got the belt. And Regis has been in with some competition. He's a 2-time champion, so he's been able to do what T.O.'s done twice, even though it could be argued that T.O.'s a 2-time because he had unified, right? That makes you 2-time or no?
T.O.?
Yeah.
I mean, T.O.'s he had what? 4. He had 4 belts?
Well, I wouldn't say 4, but when you beat another champion, does that make you X times one more, or
nah?
Is that just a unification?
Each belt is how many times you've been champ. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's got to be wrong because Joshua didn't start calling himself 2-time champ till he lost the belts and won them back. And Wilder wasn't advocating for 2-time till the rematch.
Right, so he would have got. That's because Wilder would have got his belt back. As far as AJ, I never
So you saying that Earl is a 3 times champ right now?
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's the way that they. I guess no. Even Tank. I don't know.
Does Tank not call himself what, a 4-time world champion?
Yeah.
Twice at 30, once at 35, once at 40.
Yeah, but none of those were unifications. You're calling a unification times champion when Tank fought the champ each time, not unified with a champ. But whatever, we wasting time. Ari, nope. Alex Vega, what up?
Hello?
Alex, yeah, what up?
Can you hear me? Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Man, yeah, I think Bob Arum, when he had made his statement about Prograis being the favorite, you can't really, I mean, how can you go against him? I mean, that's Tio's promoter. We've seen both of them fight recently, and it was obvious who performed well and who didn't. We've seen Tio at the highest level against Lomachenko. You know, many people have referred to when he had Joey Gamache in the corner. You could tell they had a game plan. You could tell Tio was disciplined. And also performance before that, we've seen him be explosive. We've seen him, one punch knock out Diego Magdaleno, one punch knock out Robert Comey. And, you know, since they've taken things, you know, to be just him and his dad, it seems, we're not seeing those same opportunities of Tio showing the best side of him. Regis has just had the best performance of his career probably, and he beat a top contender. So he's hot right now. Tio's not. So I would think Prograis, after a few rounds trying to figure him out, would probably beat down Tio. Would probably have to see Tio Sr. throw in that towel. I think Regis is at the top of his game. The confidence is ever high, and Tio's is the lowest it's been probably in that range. But yeah, I think if Lopez brings someone else in, it seems like he needs to get uncomfortable in camp, really build himself up, get that confidence. I could see them rescheduling the Pedraza fight while Regis fights Ramirez. That will help Top Rank kind of build the fight and bring them two in. And maybe Lopez will be sharper and we'll get a better version of him. But it's starting to seem like maybe Teal already reached his peak and is on a decline. It's just the last couple of performances are very you know, just it's not making it seem like he's learning anything. It seems like he's digressing. So you have to favor Regis. When it comes to A side and all that, you kind of alluded to it. Yeah, I mean it's going to be Top Rank putting the money up, putting up the event. So I would say Teal's the A side, but definitely favor Regis, man. Hey man, appreciate y'all time. Thanks for everything both y'all do. Man, TBV's TBE, man. Take care.
Alex, appreciate you, bro. Yo, did you know that T.O. feels the same way as us? He made a poll. Let me show you this shit. Hilarious.
Did he really?
He sure did. From his verified Twitter, he said, Road to Undisputed, hashtag who's next? Regis, Prostate. 55.1%. Alberto Pendejo, 8%. My man put Josh. Huh?
Was that true?
What do you mean?
Oh, none.
He put Josh Tater Tots. Look. And then he put other. Oh, man. But Regis.
Did any of them reply to this?
He got the comments turned off.
Oh yeah, that's corny.
But it's 81 quote tweets.
So did any of them quote tweet it?
You know someone had to.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
81 quote tweets. Let's see who's these people. Oh, that's Honduras.
I'm surprised Regis ain't respond. Did you see that link I sent you?
Yeah.
On today's topic?
Yeah, no one of note, because it would have popped up by now. It's all mostly his followers. That's that. That was funny, though. His poll is funny, man. He's crazy, yo.
Oh shit! Shout out to Coach Derek James, who's in town.
Oh yeah, you didn't see the interviews?
ESPN's Trainer of the Year for 2022.
He did an interview that destroyed all Spence and Crawford fans. He made it seem like the fight's not happening.
Really?
And he said he didn't care, all that stuff. So yeah, people probably right now not feeling the best this morning because of that news. But it looks like we got Adrian in Wisconsin. What up?
Mr. Rowan, good morning. How are you?
How y'all doing? Y'all hear me?
We good.
We hear you. Sensational.
All right. I'm out here, so if I'm too loud, just lose me. So my thing is, I think we need to take a walk back. Tio was never Bob's choice, ever. He wanted Lomachenko to win that. So we got to remember that. Like, he was never Bob's choice, so you don't think Bob is going to sacrifice him? Because I think he's getting sacrificed.
I mean, he was never the choice. He was never the choice from the beginning, bro. It was Carlos Valderas. Carlos Valderas was who Top Rank was going for, right? He went.
That's my point, though. Never been the choice. So when we talk about Regis being the A side and the favorite, you don't think that Bob ain't a little pissed off at Tio for fucking up the money, the great white hype, the whole thing he was building? Tio fucked all that up. So I think you got to look at it in a sense of like, Bob don't care if he lose. Bob gonna sacrifice him. He gonna get a check for him because he never wanted Tio in the first place. I mean, that's how I look at it. Like, why would he care? Now that Tio's flipping, he can get rid of him, get back to trying to put Loma in position with his original plan. So I kind of look at it as like Tio's kind of on his own downfall now because he was never the first choice in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Bob didn't want this. There was no rematch clause in that Lomachenko fight. So he was just trying to get Lomachenko to get past him, do what he do, and have it be done. It just didn't go Bob's way. So now Bob is going to throw Tio away like the trash that he's always really thought Tio was.
Throw him away, huh?
That's my opinion, and I look at it.
So you calling it a cash out?
What are your thoughts? Yep, they gonna cash him out. He was never the number one guy in the first place.
So it won't. I don't think it'll be to Regis. Then it'll be to Josh Teller because Regis is out the whip. He's not signed to that promotional outfit.
I got you. But either way, the way I'm looking at it is he getting cashed out.
But
that's just the reality of it.
So does Taylor not rematch Catterall, or you think after Ness?
No, Teller, he going for Catterall.
Okay.
Ain't nothing happening there. My man is,
Yo, Dennis Cooper, I'm not tripping. I'm sorry that you didn't know that Carlos Balderas was the guy that Top Rank seeked out, the guy they were trying to sign during that time frame, the guy that made the U.S. team. You feel me? They were not successful.
Why not?
Because he went over to PBC. He went to go fuck with Al. Right?
Was it Al or was it always
Schaefer?
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he was with PBC.
Yeah, I mean, he got some fights over there, but that was, before Schaefer created Probellum, so,
Yeah, what was the name of that? Whatever company.
Ring Stars.
Ring Stars?
Yeah, Ring Stars.
Ring Stars.
Something like that.
Feel me? So then, pardon help to our friend Frank Steele, who recommended Tio as an option down the Floridian, and that's who they got, champ. But he wasn't the choice. Feel me? He was not the choice.
That's what makes his story greater, though. When you ain't supposed to be
where you are,
and you make it to where you
Bro,
are.
He's the first fighter that started all them TikTok dances and all that. The game shit. You
Fortnite.
Yeah, the Fortnite dances and shit.
Well, much like his poll, Regis is the favorite and is the A side on our poll. 50% so far. So if you want to vote, head on over to theboxingvoice.com head on over to youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. You can make a vote there, and you can smash that thumbs up button because for whatever reason, there's always more votes than there is thumbs up. Ari, what up? Twitter Spaces.
Good morning, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
All good, brother. Another day, another podcast.
Great to hear from you guys, man. I think that Teofimo Lopez should stay away from Regis his next fight. I think Regis will hurt that kid. Listen, I think Teofimo's a talented fighter. He has good abilities, but I do agree with some of the callers saying that he needs a new team. I'm not saying get rid of the dad, but he definitely needs another head trainer. I think the instructions that were given for the bring Joe Gamache back. I think Joe Gamache had a great plan for the Lomachenko fight.
You gotta understand. It's like a girl. When you break up, most times you ain't getting back together. She cheated, he cheated, it's over. So
we saw Daniel Jacobs get back together with what's his name?
Andre Rozier.
Andre Rozier. You know what I'm saying? After they had a sort of bad split.
But it didn't go too well for him. But just hypothetically, give another one. Whatever, another option, not Joey Gamache, not something we've seen already.
To be honest, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what it is? I feel like Teofimo needs a team that's gonna make him believe again.
Yo, it's
that
funny,
whole
Coach
thing that
Anthony,
he said after.
Yesterday, David Maldonado, I think it was, when we did the last TO show, he recommended Coach Anthony, and Coach Anthony was in the comments like, Ness, I see you hating on me. I heard the caller recommend me, and you don't want to give my shot. Like, damn, I ain't even hate, bro. I'm just saying, like, you in Jersey, TO need he out here. Ain't he in Vegas?
No, he out there.
What, Brooklyn?
No, Jersey or Connecticut or some shit.
He wilding in the cold.
Don't he got that big old house he built?
I ain't know. In Connecticut?
Or Jersey or some shit, I thought.
Damn, Ari, why you ain't give him no advice? Building houses in Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Your taxes are much cheaper in Connecticut. That's what it is. Things are much cheaper over there.
Ain't shit but snow.
Yeah, I know.
Snow and haunted houses.
Listen, no, but listen.
Yo.
Yeah.
Ooh, somebody
But here's my concern. Here's my concern with Theo. Like I said, I think he's a talented fighter. But him saying that after the fight and they caught it on video and then they aired it out. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. I don't believe that he was playing. You know what I'm saying? So that's bad, man. I honestly think he should seek like a sports psychologist to get him in the right state of mind. And then after that, you need a trainer that's going to make you believe, that's going to bring the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the dad is doing it for him right now. And his dad, before the fight, his dad was like, oh, I don't need a second trainer. It's just going to be me in there, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you really care about your son and you really want him to be the best the best is what he's doing, step aside and get somebody else in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, if he goes in there and fights Regis next, he's gonna get put into retirement, bro. That's how bad Regis is gonna hurt that kid.
Wow.
And Regis right now is on a mission. He's not playing around.
Who did you have originally, Regis or Taylor?
Actually, so I actually was picking Regis for that fight. I thought it was a very close fight.
A lot of us.
Yeah, I thought it was.
And I'm only bringing that up to remind all of us that he made us believe then. He made us believe then. So we can't be like, oh, Regis is on one.
That was a close fight, though.
It don't matter. You can't be like, oh, Regis is on one. He was on one back then.
No, but what I'm saying is, I thought that was a very close fight with Josh Taylor. I think Taylor got in his hometown. He got the hometown decision. I think if that fight was in the U.S., Regis could have got the decision very easily, and nobody would have said it was a robbery. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, no,
it was a close enough fight.
For sure. And the proof to that with the same guy, Josh Taylor, was about to get robbed in Vegas. in his undisputed fight with Ramirez.
Ramirez,
Had
yeah,
he
you saw
not,
those
had
cards.
he not got those 2 knockdowns, that fight would have been a draw.
Mm.
Not one judge in the
Yeah,
building, and not one judge gave him more than 6 rounds. Had he not got those 2
that's what
knockdowns,
I.
so I could see it that way. I thought it was a
Yeah,
close
but like I
fight.
said, I think. Look, I think Regis' performance versus Jose Cepeda, who's a very durable guy, very tricky. Proved that he's still at that top elite level. I want to see him versus Jose Ramirez next. That'll be a great fight. But we'll see. We'll see what they do, man. I just like I said, I like Theo. I think um, he obviously does pretty good ticket sales in New York. Um, but I think, like I said, I think he needs a new team around him. I don't think the dad is helping, to be honest.
Well, Ari,
He's it's almost like he's plateaued.
let me get to some other callers. We do appreciate you calling
Thank
in.
you.
Thank you. Don't forget to go ahead and retweet that space so that we get more people calling in.
I don't know if it's people trolling, but I've seen a few comments now of people saying that Tio built his house in Arkansas.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jay Hardcore Boxing News. What up?
What up, champ?
Hawk in Maryland, I see you. What up, Jay?
Hey, what's up with you fellas? How y'all doing today?
Another day, another podcast, brother. Can't complain.
Yeah, ain't no use to complaining. Ain't nobody listening, bruh. Hey, Regis, man, when y'all was talking about him and the Taylor fight, man, I was definitely for Regis during that particular time. But I can remember probably about 2 weeks ago, man, and I had hit quote one of y'all interviews y'all did with Regis, and I believe what he said. He said that he let Taylor get him into a real emotional battle, opposed to him just actually just going in there and just boxing and doing his thing. He really said that he really wanted to hurt the cat, you know what I mean, and he just wanted to fight. You know what I mean? So, and I truly believe that because the kid got great talent. He got good power, and he got a hella heart. So I feel though that if he did fight Taylor again, I think he will beat him because I think he would correct his mistakes from the first time and he would beat Taylor. Okay, it was a close fight, but I was definitely for him. Moving on to Tio, man. Tio needs to be broke down and rebuilt. I feel though, like a few other callers said, that he needs to, get some sports psychology and everything, psychiatry. And I also feel as though that he does need to move away from Pops and get some other people in there that are not yes men that are going to actually put into him and rebuild him. But to put him against Regis right now will be a very big mistake for Tio's career, for the simple fact I feel though that Regis stops him early.
Wow.
And it'll really mess him up even more mentally. What they need to do is do that sports psychology thing, have a new team on him, rebuild him, put him in somebody they know that he's going to knock out, rebuild that confidence, maybe 2 of those, and then put him back up against somebody top like Regis. But to put him in there with Regis right now would be a sacrifice, bro. I truly believe that because he's a shell of the fighter that he was, man. I don't see the same guy anymore.
I'm
telling you what I see, man. He lost the one that he just fought the other day.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I didn't think he won that.
No, I hear you.
The best I could give was a draw.
Oh wow.
Well, Jay, man.
I mean, that's just my thought. It's like, we all opinions are like assholes. We all got them. You know what I mean? And I know.
Nah, opinions matter over here. Opinions matter over here. Keep bringing them.
Oh, I love bringing them. I love coming to talk over here, man. Hey, Danny, we definitely got to get together January when you come up to DC for the fights. I know you're coming, right? January 7th.
I applied for you.
For me?
Yeah, secondary because I knew that was gonna be there.
What you mean?
I don't know. So I made
Come on, Dan.
I made
Hey, come on
Saquon
up, bro. We
primary.
need you up here,
That's a
bro.
decision you make. That ain't a decision I make.
I mean, I just figured you might not be willing or interested.
I
That's
mean,
why.
I'm definitely willing and interested. You know, we just haven't
Okay, that's
spoke on
what's
it.
up.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Well, we appreciate you for show. If you're on Twitter Spaces, you can go ahead and request, and we'll bring you on. Looks like we got some callers on our landline. That number, 1-425-569-5241.
Press one time.
And we got some quotes from Bob Arum that we possibly need to get to.
As far as obviously today's topic and
Yes, because he says, and I quote, "No," said Arum in front of a group of media members. "I think it's an adjustment. 5 pounds sounds like nothing, but it's a lot of weight." So obviously they were asked about his close encounter with Sandor, and Bob is basically blaming the pounds, blaming the weight. So what do you think? I mean, you think he needs to, get another one under his belt to be acclimated?
I mean, he's had 2 so far, so I mean, I think 3 would be the absolute max. No, wouldn't you have to agree?
In terms of,
like how many fights?
Yeah, but this wasn't an official adjustment, right? This was a fight. He was in a fight.
But he was in a fight at 140.
Yeah, with a dude that was
1,000%.
a
Yes.
welterweight, and then he fought Mikey in a catchweight of 144.
But what he weigh in for this
He
fight?
made the 40.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, champ. As far as adjusting, as far as I'm concerned, he's had 2 fights to adjust so far, because he's had 2 fights at the weight. Regardless of the level of competition, you've already had 2 fights at that weight. So I think 3's the absolute max.
Who do you think they give him another tune-up? Because Barboza's gone now.
See, I don't know, champ, because he's not talking tune-up. He wasn't talking tune-up, after. I was thinking he goes for at least one of the top guys. He put out there Regis. I think Regis might be a bit much. Boyo, as great as that would be, different side of the street. And who else did he put? He put, let me see, Tio Puello. I know he had other. Oh, and yeah, I mean, Josh Taylor, right? I don't think Josh Taylor's a bad fight. And you have to think Josh had a rough fight with Catterall. He's gonna have another one, so let's see.
Absolutely. Listen, we got some more callers on the line. We're going out to Rigo. Is this Fresno, right, Rigo? Where you calling in from?
Yeah, Fresno, man.
All right, buenos dias.
What up? Buenos dias, man. Hey, I was just thinking, don't you think, depending on how Josh Taylor looks against Jack Catterall, that might be the move?
I mean, again, I believe Josh Taylor is the move because, if Tio loses, he loses to a top-ranked fighter. Regis is not top-ranked, so I don't know that they're in a rush to make that fight.
Yeah, I believe that, especially since Cepeda was a top-ranked fighter too, and I don't think Bob wants another one down by Regis.
Understood.
So who do you throw him in there with?
I think if Josh Taylor barely beats Catterall, I think that's who they throw him in there with.
What'd you think of the first fight with Josh Taylor and Catterall?
I think it was closer than people think, but I think I had Catterall edging it out. But hey, we don't know because Josh Taylor might have those ghosts because he was kind of in that same position as Tio, you know. Cattle was his mandatory who he was supposed to be, and he lost. But
Not
is true.
he
officially.
won, but you know,
Yeah, it's huge difference. You get what I'm
not the
saying?
decision, but in his head, you know, I wonder how it's gonna be psychologically.
No, that's true. Something to consider for sure.
But all right, man. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, champ, you got it. Appreciate you tuning in.
Adrian, Brooklyn, and for any other callers on Blog Talk, don't forget to hit that one at least once. That's going to make us go right to you. We got Adrian in Brooklyn, Long Island. What up?
What up, fellas? TBV, next best boxing show on the planet.
Appreciate you.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Pretty much a couple callers already said what I was about to say, yo. I think Tio got I don't think he's all there, bro. I think he needs to talk to somebody, get his fucking mental right, get his mind right. Definitely battling some demons. I think that's a major issue, you know? And yeah, like other people were saying too, get like a different trainer in and work on his jab and his fucking pivots and not just going for that one knockout shot. That's what he needs to work on. But I think I remember Timothy Bradley saying in the interview before, 90% of it is mental, you know? So I think that's the main thing he needs to work on. Definitely talk to somebody, you know, get his confidence back. I think that's the main thing, if anything, because I even seen him in one of the interviews, him talking about him branching off and doing voice acting and voiceovers and stuff like that. So to me, it don't seem like his heart is in the sport. How you gonna be thinking about other shit like that when you still in boxing and you got a big fight ahead of you? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's damn, is he even in it 100%? How can you be when you thinking about other shit like that? You know? And yeah, I think his mind is not right. Yeah, I like Tio. He's a really good fighter. I like him as a fighter. He's very exciting to watch. You know? Definitely got the skills, but I think he got to get his mind right for sure. Out of everything, first get his mind right, and then brush up on the skills. As far as the Regis fight, definitely I don't think he should take that shit right now. Definitely don't take no Regis fight. I don't know who else. Maybe I was gonna say Arnold Barboza, but I guess he's tied up with Pedraza right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And fuck, that's it. I feel like all the other guys are killers at the top 10. Maybe fucking feed them to fucking what's that guy from the Bronx? Jose. Aren't they both on Top Rank?
Oh, Josue Vargas?
Nah, they cut him.
Yeah.
They cut him.
Damn, see if Tio don't move carefully and fucking get his shit right, he could be next, I feel like.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my call, guys.
All right, brother. Well, we appreciate you calling in, as always. We're going to keep these phone lines moving. We got a lot of callers out here.
And for all the older people, right? Because some people don't like Discord. Some people don't even know what Twitter is. 425-569-5241. Just open the flip phone.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Easy peasy. Hit that number 1 after to let us know you actually want to talk.
Big Drew.
We'll get you on.
Big Drew, you up?
Yo, what up, TBV?
What up?
Yo, you guys talking about fighters that fired their dads, man? What about Shane Mosley, man? He fired his dad after the Forrest loss, and he got Naseem Richardson, revamped his career.
Sure did.
Yeah, you got, Mayweather, of course, back and forth with his old man. And you got Roy Jones
Oscar
Jr. did the same early on in his career. I thought perhaps his dad was always, in front row, third row? He had his brother in there. But, I mean, there's classic examples. Everyone knows, being in that training camp all the time puts a strain, for the old man to switch caps between dad and trainer. But it's been done before. It's a hard pill to swallow Well, I totally agree that Teal's not going to go anywhere positive unless he gets rid of that dad. I like Teddy Atlas. We had one caller say, Teal needs a therapist. He needs to get his mind right. I think we could all agree that his dad ain't giving him proper instructions. Just other than get in there and kick his ass. He needs real instructions. So a different voice. I like Teddy Atlas. Yeah, it's well known that Ringwalk Danny that Teal's been living in Arkansas, Jonesboro. Why I don't know, but that's where he's been staying at. But I like Teddy Atlas.
Wow.
Thanks for taking my call, guys. Love the show.
Thank you.
And I
What's
think
out there?
So they said it was during the pandemic that he moved out there, and obviously a lot cheaper. There's a lot of land out there.
Is
Somebody,
it cold? Sounds cold.
Somebody in the comments said that his wife's family's out there.
Okay, that'll do it.
But I will say, and as far as that, it does get chilly. I ain't been there year round. I've been there in the summer. Definitely gets hot.
That'll do
Yeah.
it. That's like number one. Following your lady. Women always want to stay near their parents, so that happens. You see people do that quite often. We're going out to San Antonio. Texas.
The 210.
Uh-oh, we got ourselves a new caller
The
here.
210.
210.
D,
What up?
D Mello.
Who's this? Where you calling from?
Yo, what up? San Antonio.
What's your name, brother?
You call me Lace, man.
Lace, talk to us.
Lace. Yeah, y'all talk about Tio. I went to your poll. Regis will be, in my opinion, the favorite. And he wins. Been listening to a lot of what y'all had to say. And really, Tio just, I don't even think Tio need to be in there with Regis at all. Because he got gifted. He got gifted on his last fight, which I don't understand how a former undisputed champion is fighting a 10-rounder with someone who caught the fight with 3 weeks' notice. It just looks bad. Everything about Tio's pedigree right now looks terrible. And I paid enough in pay-per-view to make that claim. So, yeah, he needs another trainer. And I remember y'all was saying about how he said, do I still got it? No, that's how he really feels. Or he wouldn't have said it. He know cameras is on him. Guys like me, I spend money. I spend a lot for pay-per-view, so it's kind of personal to me. But that's neither here or there. I knew it was done when he didn't take the rematch with Kambosos. That was it. I lost faith in him there.
Well, he didn't have a rematch clause. He thought he was confident, and remember that was a mandatory. So you got to negotiate with your mandatory before you go to purse bid. If you go to purse bid, you lose the right to put in a rematch clause.
Yeah. Y'all always educate me on stuff like that. I like that. But just as a passionate fan of boxing, and I'm gonna close it out like this, like. What I wish would happen to Tio is he get fed to the lion. Just feed him to Devin Haney so we can be done with this guy. Because anybody that's a former, quote-unquote, undisputed champion doing a 10-rounder with a dude that took the fight on 3 weeks' notice, you broke his nose in the first round, and this dude literally breathed out of his mouth for 10 rounds, and you fell down twice. Let's just be 100. Let's just be honest about what's going on. So I had a lot of hope in Tio. I was riding that takeover train. But after that last performance, when they gifted him that W, and when the previous caller said he wasn't chosen, I didn't even think about that. That's high level stuff y'all be talking about. I didn't even think about that perspective. So, yeah, that's my time. I appreciate y'all taking my call.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you calling in. We got info.
Champ.
Joe is a beast.
Checkbox Rec. What up?
What up, Danny? What up, Ness? Los Angeles is in the building. How y'all doing this morning?
Pound for pound work.
Champ. That's right, pound for pound work. Hey, as far as T.O., he keeps talking about the takeover, but he really needs a makeover, mentally and physically, man. He's a good talent. I'm not going to shit on him like that. He is a good boxer. He just needs to harness everything and I think the game plan is just wrong. I think he does need if he doesn't get rid of his father, maybe he should add a second. You know what I'm saying, to give him a different look. But I think the game plan is all wrong, and also the mental aspect, man. What his girl did to him, man. It is 90% mental in boxing. If your mind ain't right, you ain't gonna perform right. Far as I did hear the Derrick James interview yesterday, and I was disappointed, man, for him to say he didn't care about the Crawford fight. But also, he was saying that he never watched boxing, man. So maybe he ain't even a fan of the sport. He ain't even hyped for it. He said
Yeah, I
he
mean,
never watches boxing.
but he says
I
that.
don't like that shit.
But he said that because he's like, yo, after training for 8, 9, 10 hours boxing, you think I want to go home and watch boxing? So I get that, but I don't believe he don't watch fights because he's a trainer. He gotta watch fights. He just probably
said he
only watch the
watches
guys he
fights
studies.
Yeah, that's it. So you're really not a fan of boxing then if you're just only watching the guy that you're preparing for. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of other trainers just on the weekend, I'm pretty sure after coaching, they would just want to check out the sport that they love, that they're into. So I believe that's why he's saying he really don't care. You know what I'm saying? He never really watched the Crawford fight until he said he thought that Spence was going to fight him. You know what I'm saying? So I think
He
that has a
also
lot to
said
do
he ain't
with it.
watched this Crawford fight. He said he ain't had $39
Right.
in his pocket for that. Terrible.
I heard that. But that was kind of disappointing, though. Hey, man, but it's Friday,
He really said
man.
that?
Everybody, man. Yeah, he said that, Tim. He said that. I was disappointed. It's Friday, man. I
They
wish
salty,
everybody
man.
had a
They
rest-
mad
no
that the
stress
fight
day,
didn't
man.
happen.
That could be what it is, too, brother.
No,
But I
oh, you
think
could
everybody
tell.
should
You
check
could
out
tell that.
interview.
You could tell that
It's a
from
good
that interview.
Word up. Peace, my brothers.
All right,
Appreciate
Joe.
you,
We
Joe.
love you, Joe.
Don't forget,
All right, love
ladies
you too,
and
man.
gentlemen, Christmas is coming. We got about, what, 15 days? How many days?
What? Bro, that shit 8 days away.
8 days
9
away.
days away.
Don't forget to get your kids or yourself or someone in your office. You might have a grab bag. Get these Bluetooth headphones from KenichiBear.com. Use the code TBV to save 15% off. Get yourself a set of Hibernation 5s. Easy stocking stuffer, easy peasy. Knock out your little Santa grab bag that you got at your office. You know, knock out one of your nieces and nephews that you forgot to get a gift. Real easy. Plus, you're supporting your favorite podcast and you're supporting the young amateur, Carden Chapman, who is an entrepreneur, uses this money to get to all his amateur fights, and hopefully he'll be turning pro. So go ahead and get yourself a set of Hibernation 5s and support Carden. Virgil Ortiz, one of your favorite welterweights, he running around here with a set. You know, Jalil Hackett running around here with a set. I mean, all your favorite fighters. So go ahead and support and get a set of Hibernation 5s. We're going to keep these lines moving. We got Discord open. We got Blog Talk open. We got Twitter Spaces open. Who's looking to talk? Hawk, Maryland, what up?
What time is it?
Yo. TBV, what's up?
What up?
Ain't too much. Good morning, Ness. And what's up, Ringwalk?
What up?
Y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, you moving around about a lot, but we hear you for sure.
Okay. All right, my bad. I got you now. As far as that T.O. fight, I'm gonna say this. I got Regis in that fight, but I also want to say that T.O. I was on him hard too. I saw no jab with him when he was fighting and everything, but I had to take a step back and look at it. I think that fight was and the reason Bob Arum was going with T.O. as far as he thought he had won things. But I think he's saying that because Top Rank made that mistake. They put T.O. in an impossible situation, basically. He out there, supposed to be knocking this guy out. It's supposed to be his Heisman Trophy pose he's supposed to get. He's supposed to be guaranteeing a knockout. And the matchmakers for Top Rank put him in. I know he was only a 2-week notice, but with a guy that's totally comfortable with going 12. This guy is not known for knocking nobody out. He's known for out. He just did it to Mikey Garcia. Boxing, just strictly boxing. and they put T.O. out there, and I think T.O. the whole time is pumped up, looking for this knockout, looking for this pose, and he just got caught up trying to knock dude out because I never saw him use a jab, and I just can't. I refuse to believe that he just forgot everything from when he was fighting Lomachenko and everything back then to this last fight. I just believe they put him in a situation and Top Rank messed up, putting him in there with a complete pure boxer. And he out there trying to knock somebody out to get this Heisman Trophy pose that ESPN kept blowing up the whole time, saying he's going to knock the dude out, saying he's going to knock the dude out. I think it was a Top Rank matchmaker's nightmare. They did it, and that's why Bob is like really going with T.O. on this because, you know, Top Rank messed up on that one. They could have put him in there with somebody a little bit more touchable as far as somebody that's trying to come fight. They put him in there with in a lose-lose situation and hyping him up the whole time like he's ESPN, like he's going to just knock this guy out. And I just think he was stuck in his mind the whole fight trying to get this knockout. And they put him in an impossible situation. They put him in there with a guy who just purely loves to box. I mean, I just think that it was.
I mean, I don't know that they try to put him in an impossible knockout like that. He went for the knockout. He could have used the jab and try to win the fight round by round.
No, I understand that. No, give me, bro. I'm with you. Like I said, I knocked on T.O. on his performance when I called in the first time, like a day or so ago, talking about how he didn't use the jab, forgot about everything. But after I thought about it, after I watched the fight again, the whole fight, ESPN, all the announcers are just talking like this guy's going to get knocked out, like nothing. Like T.O. just going to come in, knock the dude out, do the pose that he's been doing for the last couple of fights at the MSG.
Because that's what they're used to seeing, bro. Look, let me tell you something. That's what they're used to seeing. Unfortunately, people were delusional or they lied to themselves, but they definitely lied to T.O. I'm going to just be straight up.
Right.
Because for whatever reason, they thought he was back after his last performance. That was not a good performance. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it didn't go the distance. But look who you got in front of you. The world did not know Mr. Pedro Campa. That was not a good performance, bro. People did T.O. bogus. They told him he looked good. He didn't. He's not back. He wasn't back then. He wasn't back on a fight with Sandor Martin. And on top of that, champ, now he's lying, talking about he wasn't for real. Bro, no, it's not funny, Nuz, because somebody need to stop lying to him, bro. If they love him, bro, get him some help. Get him people around that really want the best for him, because all these people that's gaslighting him up, bro, they lying to him. He did not look sharp in his comeback.
Nah, he was just leaping around trying to get a knockout.
Word.
Just leaping and jumping and leaping and to get a knockout. So, but that's my call, TBB. Y'all number one. I hit that like, hit the subscribe, and I'm out.
Hulk, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Hawk. Thanks for calling in. We got a couple callers on Blog Talk, haven't pressed 1 yet, which doesn't obviously let us know whether or not you want to speak. I think I see somebody from Connecticut, so you got to press that 1 at least one time. That's going to indicate to us that you want to speak, and we'll bring you on. We got Davidian in Buffalo Falls. What is up?
What it do? What it do, Ness?
What's up?
Not much. Just listening to the show. As far as T.O., you know, he's got the skills, but you know, like Info Joe said, like the game plans and the fights to just want to fight. I don't know. I don't think that's not gonna work. Like that's why I feel like he's gotta bring somebody in. Not disrespecting his dad or anything like that, but like, what about like a Manny Robles or just
That's
somebody?
a good trainer.
Yeah,
That's a good
like,
trainer.
I really do like Manny Robles or somebody like that can give him some actual, like, you know, have an actual game plan and not just fight. You know, because if he could do that, then I feel like the Regis fight will be closer. I still probably pick Regis, but if he can do that, then he'll be even more dangerous because people even see his performances now and they kind of doubt him. So he gotta have his ear to the street and know that he's not doing what he should be doing.
I mean, he
Like
knows. He knows. That's why he's turning
yeah,
off all his comments. If he
yeah, he
didn't feel
knows.
that way, he wouldn't turn the comments off. He
Yeah,
understands.
yeah. So he got to do something because I like the young man. I don't know. Yeah, he's got a lot of yes men around him. I don't know, but they not doing him. That's never going to do you a service when going out there and fighting because that's one thing you don't do is play boxing. So he's got to you got to be locked in mentally, physically, all that. So I'm rooting for him, but we'll see. I know he feel the fire. So uh, him and great show. Uh, God bless everybody. Merry Christmas. That's my call.
All right, Davidian, we appreciate you calling in, Buffalo Falls. We're still taking callers. Twitter Spaces. I'm hearing some people are experiencing some issues with Twitter Spaces. I don't know what's up with that, but it's always buggy, just like Discord, I guess. But we got a couple callers to get to in the 704. North Carolina looking like we got. Who this?
Who we got in NC, champ?
This is. Uh-oh. New caller in this
First time
bitch.
caller. What's your name?
Let me see where my new caller intro at, man.
Yeah, people have been saying that they miss intros today, champ.
Yeah? Where that's at?
All in the chat.
This one.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
All right, champ, where you calling in from? What's your name?
Yo, this is Tip from North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina.
What up, Tip? Talk to us.
Yo, let me start out by saying, man, I've been listening to you guys for years, but I never really called in. But I listen to you guys and watch the YouTube channel all the time. Everybody hit the like, subscribe, and comment down below, man, and support the channel.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But on the TO, the Regis TO, I think at this point in TO's career, I think Regis stops him early.
Oof.
Yeah, he stops him early, man. TO just not there mentally. He just got a lot of yes men around him right now. He just I hear a lot of people saying that he needs a change. Yes, he needs a change, but do I see him changing and getting and making the proper adjustments to bring in renew, train as a new team? I don't see it. Just hearing him talk and knowing how close him and his father are, I don't see him making that change. And with that being said, he possibly loses his next fight. Especially if he goes for some of the top guys in the division. He's not ready for the top guys, but with his arrogance and with just his personality, I think he tries to go for one of those top guys, and then that's just gonna be the end of him in 140 because I see him getting stopped by those top guys. I think T.O. he has a lot of talent, but I think he's the same old T.O. that he's always been. Just to be honest with you, I mean it was just a matter of time to me. Yeah, he has that power though. He has that that power. So he always, you can't really count him out. You know what I'm saying? So completely count him out. But if he going for one of those top guys, I think he gets stopped early too. So, but yeah, I don't see him making the proper adjustment. I don't see him bringing in a new team. I just don't see it. And with that being said, if he goes for any of those top guys, even Devin Haney, I don't see Devin Haney stopping him. But with him struggling against a boxer, a guy that moves, Devin Haney is real rangy. I see him struggling real bad with Devin Haney, and Devin Haney possibly stopping him in late, maybe 11th or 12th round. just because T.O. struggled with boxing. He struggled with Kambosos bad. He struggled really bad with Kambosos. And I see him, Devin Haney. I mean, those cats can't hold a candle to Devin Haney, the guys that he's been struggling with here lately. And so I see Devin Haney just destroying T.O. And mentally, I don't think he can deal with that at this point in his career, a huge loss like that. So, I wish him all the best. Thank you for letting me call in, man. Y'all support the channel, and y'all have a blessed weekend.
You too,
All
champ.
right, champ.
We appreciate you, man. We going out to Connecticut. Brand new caller. Who is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
What's up, guys? Que lo que?
Que lo que? What's your name, champ?
Name is Manny, bro.
Manny, what's
Manny,
up,
what up?
champ?
Okay, yo. I've been hearing, people talk bad about Tio, saying that he might lose his fight against Martin. Bro, I scored that fight easily for Tio, bro. I mean, yeah, they could have called the second knockdown and everything, and he still would have got him, But when you have the commentator from ESPN, bro, on freaking Tio's ass, bro, talking bad about him, bro, the whole fucking fight, man, I was like, what the fuck is this? Isn't Tio promoted by Top Rank? Because, the way that Team Bradley was going on him, bro, it was just like, it was so bad, bro. It looked so unprofessional.
Did Tio look good to you?
Bro, like, right now, you can pull any of the top 5 fighters for 140 against Martin, bro, and I guarantee they're all going to look like that, bro. It's hard to make a fight with that guy, bro. It's really hard, man.
But did he look good to you?
Fighting a boxer like that, bro, I think he did what he had to do, bro. He engaged the fight. He hit that guy with body shots all night, bro. So against that fighter, bro, yeah, he looked all right, bro.
All right, Manny. Well, thank you for calling in. We do appreciate
it. Hold on. What fight? What fight just happened this weekend? I'm trying to pull it up. I was trying to keep him on the line.
Sandor and Tio.
Nah. It was a fight. It was a fight that showed you, the way that. Oh, beautiful. The No Way Butler fight. That was on Tuesday, bro. That right there. If Tio was a Tio, that's what we would have saw, right? A guy, because Paul Butler was a man that did not want to engage in that fight at all. At all. So,
but that wasn't Sandor. Sandor was counterpunching.
But they talking about, he, his style, he don't want to fight, this, that, and the third. Bro, that was a guy that didn't want to fight. And in no way showed, this is what you do to guys who don't want to fight. Yeah, it takes longer, but you still get the job done. He didn't look impressive. He didn't. I'm not saying he wasn't winning rounds, but yo, you guys need to realize he's not what he was.
He could be going through a rough patch. We got Georgie Porgy, Massachusetts. What up?
And that's why we're saying that's because of that. He may need to bring in somebody or, make some changes. Georgie, what up?
Hey, yo, what's happening, people?
What up?
Yo, Tio's dumb, B. It's a mental thing because he's young, he's healthy, but it's a mental thing. I think that whole situation outside the ring with his girl and the baby, that whole drama got that man's fucking mind fucked up. And like Danny said, then you got motherfuckers around you, the yes man motherfuckers don't tell you the truth. He should take a time out, nigga. Probably like a whole year, dog.
You said take a whole year off?
Calibrate his shit. A whole year, baby. What the fuck you gonna do? Do I fucking bullshit out performance back to back to back to back? You can't. That gotta stop. That shitty out performance like that. You need a robbery to pull out something that probably, if you lucky, you would have got a draw from. Cause we shouldn't be coming here that day. That dude from Spain, what's his name?
Sandor Martin.
when Martin fucking beat Tio, we should have come here talking about we welcoming the fucking Spain school of boxing to the motherfucking like Cuban school of boxing or the Philly school of boxing or the Puerto Rico school of boxing or the Mexican school of boxing. We should be talking about that, how this man mastered this fucking check hook on Tio and Tio couldn't adjust. That's what we should be praising that man. But here we are, history's fucked up and robbery, and we got to talk about Tio and how fucked up his shit is. And instead of praising the man who really won. It's like the whole December started with fucking glove gay bullshit and ridiculousness. Nothing clear, nothing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, boxing got to get it together because that's how they lose fans. I used to be a hardcore. Now I'm on my motherfucking almost, you know what I'm saying, like a casual because I hardly catch up.
Don't say that, Georgie. Georgie, don't say that.
Shit.
Don't say that. You are not a casual.
TVB is the only thing that got me bound to boxing, baby. That's it, TVB. Nothing else. Everything else is fucking prima donna dodgy. Crawford wanted to fight at 40 years old. He wanted you to pay for his mama, for his sisters, for burning. Nigga, I just want to see a fight. Who's the best in the world? And this greed and this bullshit all around, baby. Come on, man. Hey, everybody out there, support TVB, donate, call, everything. The heart of the fucking game is at TVB. I'm out.
All right, champ.
All right, we got a couple super chats we got to get to. Looks like up first, who this? It is Modern King Boxing. What's great at Ringwalk Danny?
What up, champ? I think I did read that one.
Reading, and he pointing at you and you emoji, like 2 points in the glove. Then we got Optimus Prime. Happy Friday with the fat $20 soupy
Letting us
chatty.
tell it every day is Friday.
You already know. We got Oscar. 2 R's because he put 2 R's. You see, so I rolled it. Oscar. $2 super chat. He says, Tio saying what he said, he reminded me of Vic Ortiz.
What Victor Ortiz say?
Oh, yeah. I don't deserve to begin a hit like this. Lockett says, $2 super chat. Ness, your boy Punch always wildin'.
What Punch do?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Chickarelli, what up, Chick? He said, happy holidays to my TBV fam with the Christmas tree and the boxing glove emoji. Fat $20 super chat. Philly Zoe.
Big bombs.
Tio needs to reinvent himself like Danny Garcia.
Oh,
okay. Don't forget to head on over to KenichiBear.com and get yourself a set of Hibernation 5s. These make an amazing stocking stuffer. This knocks out your little, Christmas shop. It makes it easy, Just get everybody a set of Hibernation 5s. They fit in the stockings. They're easy to mail in the $5 box. So, yeah, man, get yourself a set of these and make it easy for yourself this holiday season. Listen, we're still taking callers. You can call us up on 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Or, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because we do got a betting show at 8:30 a.m. where we will be giving you more sound betting advice.
And on top of the betting show and preparing for the betting show, in order to do that, we got to have a very beautiful and very calming Cardine break, champ, because honestly, that's what gets us ready for the shows.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, you probably smoked, what, a L or at least half of an L this morning?
Just half. I wasn't able to completely,
I smoked an entire L and a half from Hardin. I smoked one at home.
Sure, at the Collins Ave?
No, I had the Super lemon haze this morning.
That's
champ.
what I like about them. Not only do they have over 130 strains to choose from, so you never get bored. You never get in the same thing. But they
Yo,
always got deals. See, I'm a heavy smoker, so just getting some apes or this and no, I need ounces, and they always got deals on them ounces, man. So head on over to Hardin, check
Yo,
them out, let them know
it's
TBV sent you.
It's funny you said that because when we were in the garage smoking the Hardin this morning, I'm like, yo, it's just so beautiful to have options because you smoking, whatever you wrote this morning. I'm smoking the super lemon haze, and it's like, oh damn, it's like different flavors of breakfast.
Absolutely. It's like wine, man. It's like wine. The ladies know what I mean. That's why I always bring up the wine because the ladies know what I mean. It's like you can never have enough wine, let alone just one bottle. That's just like, myself and my friends at Hardin. They never just got one strain, man. Over 130 on display. Check them out. Let them know TBV sent you. And get your Hardin anytime you win Las Vegas. And listen, they're going to be opening up in New Jersey pretty soon, so they branching out, man. Don't forget to check out Hardin. On that note, looks like we got the everybody. I'm going to catch you guys at 8:30 a.m. Yeah.
Chick Super Chat?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to catch you guys at 8:30 a.m. What we do got to get to is T-Sizzle with the $5 Super Chat. He says, y'all think T.O. needs to take a trip to the Amazon and sip on some ayahuasca like Wilder? Would that bring him out of the funk?
Man, I don't know, man. You just got to do whatever makes you happy and find, the happiness within you, champ. That's all I can say. Don't worry.
Foxy Brown
Be
said,
happy.
my son is in Vegas for the smoke left.
The who?
I don't know. Smoked something yesterday. Tell him hit me up. I want to go to anything got to do with smoking. High Rollers got an event this weekend too.
Yo, so, yeah, they just announced a huge concert that Hardin is, I guess, sponsoring or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
See, because remember the last one never happened, so I never got to ask, for the hookup. But for this one, champ.
Yo, my man said plus 220. They starting the betting show on time. That means we not. That's why he put it plus 220 so you could bet on it. That's crazy. I'ma start on time, Nino B. But on that note,
And on time for us is 15 minutes late.
The reason I'm gonna start on time is because I'm about to go right now and use the convenience of our very great friends over at Foodie Fit, and I'm gonna take out my meal prep. I already have my breakfasts separated from my lunches and my lunches separated from my dinners. It's color coordinated. I got all my macros, all my calories. I'm going to continue to remain disciplined on this diet. Shout out to Foodie Fit. Shout out to Charlie and everybody over at Foodie Fit. We appreciate you. I'm about to go have breakfast. Catch us on the next episode at 8:30 a.m. YouTube members only.
Peace. And that's GTO, Ringbog, Danny the Boxing Voice. We out.